Right, here we go, my first vlog. I'm at the park lake today. I keep meaning to do these vlogs and I keep saying every year I'm going to start recording my trips. So I do go quite a bit fishing and I see a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon now, recording their sessions and stuff. I've done a silly few videos before on my channel where I kept hinting about I'm going to do it and start it, and I never really follow through. I do the odd one here and there and then don't bother carrying them on. But this year is my big year. I'm going to really try hard to keep, record my footage, see what goes on in my sessions. So I'm not no expert or anything, I'm far from it. And I'm not going to be banging out there what you should and shouldn't do and this, that and the other, because I say I'm no expert. I just go for the peace, clear mind and just relax, release. More of a social thing today. But I always say I'm going to do these vlogs, don't ever do them. But since it's my first session of the new year, it's the 1st of Jan today. Got some new rods, got some Shimano TX2s, got some new reels, Shimano XTD 1400 big baby pits or whatever they are. And I've also treated myself bivvy light. I've got the Ridge Monkey. So I thought I'd give that a whirl, since my old light was just more like a spotlight. But so I just wanted to touch in, just say this is the first vlog. I'm at the park lake. Little look. There's the lake. Got the active bait boat out with me today, just giving that a little run. I've not had it out in a while, don't really need it here, but just thought being a bit first session, just got a bit of old bait to use up and stuff. So I thought, just put a bit of bait out. So I've been feeding this swim for about the last month or so now, because I only work down the road from this lake, so it's quite handy. I can pop in the morning, pre-bait a few swims. So they do normally like a boilie in here. They do love a bit of boilie, so that's why I've put about half a key in today, kilo I suppose, over both rods. But yeah, it's just touching in, so it's gonna be a regular thing now. Just see where we go. So, there's the rig. Up to the lead. Just gonna have a recast, see what's about. It's been here a couple of hours, put some bait out. Now I'm just gonna load it onto the boat and send it out there. I'm not fishing out too far. The boat's got like a cruise control thing on it, so I'll just put it until it goes into cruise control and it only lasts a minute. And then when it stops, that's where I've just been fishing to, just so that I can keep on the same spot. But it does look beautiful today, it's really warm. But slow, there's a guy on over in the swim just over there. But he packed up this morning. He had a couple of bream and lost a carp this morning. So there must be about. But I'm going to give it a couple of hours and I might try and zig on one rod, just to see if they are in the layers a bit more. As I say, I'm just going to get this all loaded up, some bait on, and I'll get back to you with an update once I've sent it out. Before I just run you through my rig, that's what I'm going for today on one rod, a little combi, and then I'll use a little spinner rig on the other rod. Sticky krill pop up, topped with a bit of sweet corn. I'll get back to you in a minute. There's the boat going out. Alright, that's the first one out. Just put a back lid on that. Now time to get the boat back in and get the other rod out. So I'll catch up with you in 2 minutes once I've done that. By the way, so I've got the Actor bait boat I'm using. Great for little lakes like this. Perfect little bait boat. little update, see where we're at. Still nothing at the minute. It is slow. There's been a couple of us on tonight, nothing. Not had nothing, no one that is on in a minute. Just got the old kettle on, a cup of tea. About the 15th one today. Hopefully we'll get something in tonight. I've got some bait. I've put about a key out in 3 different spots, and I'm just fishing on the edge of it at the minute. Because as you can see, there's a few birds dropping down on it. So hopefully, it tends to work, does the trick here anyway, when you just fish just off the edge of the baited spots that you're doing. But it's been very slow. I've been backlegged today because the swans drive me absolutely insane. Keep coming right in, and there's also a boat club there, which I thought they might be coming out over there, but they didn't come out today, so I didn't have to worry really. So I might take them off in a bit, but who knows? See what happens. I'm going to probably give it another 20 minutes or something, have my cup of tea, and then probably have a read. I'll just flick them out again, just freshen the baits up, ready for tonight. But so it's been slow, nothing really going on, nothing at all, not seeing nothing. But I still got my new Ridge Monkey light. Gonna give that a whirl tonight.
Yeah, cool.
Kettle's just boiling. Boiled, shall I say now. Cup of tea.
Go on.
Mark Bridger style. Spill it everywhere.
Yeah, that's right.
But so there's not really much been going on. It has been really slow.
You've got a birthday yellow card, haven't you?
Just hope Nick's out through the night now, really, or early hours in the morning. I tend to always, if I do catch something, it tends to be early, but just as the sun starts to come up.
It's a foul.
But as I say, I'll come back to you in a bit with a little update before it gets dark, see where we're at.
Yeah, but it's a foul.
Gonna watch the football, as you can hear me, Uncle Arsenal fan. Down to 10, 1-1.
Yeah.
Bit pissed off, I think. So it has been really slow for the last couple of months. It's been really, there's not much been coming out at all apparently. That far bank over there, where is it? Over there, that's the park bank. You can't fish off that bank. It does usually throw a fish or two up, but I went and had a look. I walked along there this morning. I didn't see nothing along the bank there, because I would have gone round to one of the other swims around the other side. That's a bit closer to it. But so I didn't see nothing there, because obviously where everyone feeds the ducks and that there, you always get the carp just trolling them banks. But I didn't even see nothing there this morning, which is unusual. You always normally see 1 or 2 at least. But there's a lot of silt on here, so I think they will just dug themselves in the silt, to be honest, in the middle. But as the saying goes, you won't catch me doors, will you? There's a cup of tea done, and then say I'll get back to you in a bit when I change things up, or I'll recast my rods and do a rebait and freshen things up and that. I'll get back to you and let you know, see how things are. Until then, well, it is now, what's the time? 9 o'clock. Still nothing. Still nothing. Really slow. is another 3 lads turned up probably a couple of hours ago, fishing in the shallows. Might be so they might have had a bit of luck down there. I know they said they see fish in front of them earlier on when I went down just to see if they've had any luck. But I don't know. But I've got the kettle on, cup of tea. Oh, cup of tea. Make a brew. It's amazing how warm it still is. It's just got to 5 to 9. Oh, it's hot. Must have been a bit of bark stuck on the end of that. On the bottom of my kettle. Cheers. I said them other lads here, they've not had nothing. But there's 3 of them in one swim. But I reckon they see fish topping in front of them. But I'm not too sure if they did or not. It's always hard to tell, isn't it? But yeah, it's it has been still very slow. Still got a few hours. Not going to pack up till about. We've got till about 9 in the morning, and I've got to pack up and get back home. Family duties. So I've still got plenty of time to try and nick one. I think I'm just going to have this cup of tea, put a film on, and probably hit the sack after a couple of hours or something. But probably give it another hour or so just watching. Because, oh, bum, it's got everywhere. Don't throw your tea bags out the door. Because there's a higher chance you're going to go all over the door, like I've just done. 1 minute. Fucking hell. Rattle pigs here, innit? There you go. Yeah, as I say, probably start for till about 11, 12. Put a little film on just in the corner, just to listen to them with a bit of radio or a podcast or something. I think Baitworks or that Mark from Baitworks, he does a podcast on that Allcast or something, which is always quite a good listen. I'm halfway through that, so I might just finish watching that. Or listening to that, should I say. But yeah, I haven't seen nothing in front, nothing jumping out, nothing topping, no bubbles, no fizzes. Still got to be in it to win it, ain't we? Especially when it ain't that cold. I know I keep saying it, but this weather's just crazy. It's perfect for a bite. Perfect day. I forgot it's bank holiday weekend, so I reckon more people are going to turn up in the morning. As soon as they can fish till Sunday. Even when this does get busy up here, you don't really get a lot of people doing too many nights in a row. They tend just to drop on for 24, 36 hours. I keep hearing something to the right. I'm sure it's a bird, but I keep going down to the next swim and looking and I can't see nothing. But you know, it sounds too splashy for a fish, if it makes sense. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I can't see down, I can't see anything but the spotlight, the little dead torch on, and still can't see what it is. But I do think it's a coot or something, or a tufty. But I could be wrong, so it just keeps like sort of, well, in the last sort of 45 minutes I've had it 3 times. It's just over like sort of that direction to my swim, so it's just out of my swim. But I'm sure it's a duck, but I've had a look twice when I've heard it. So this is the last time I was on it and I ran out as quick as I could. I still didn't see no bird there, but I can hear him in the bushes here. So I think it might be just them darting out and running back in again or something, I don't know. It's very strange. So just make some roll up, a cup of tea, and see what happens. Just had a bit of dinner. Made the chicken burger from Chicken Shop. So it went down well. Chicken burger, chips, beans, and a drumstick. So just finished it off with a bit of birthday cake from yesterday. It was my birthday. But apart from that, I had a little chat with my uncle for a bit. So even he had no bleeps or nothing either. So the pair was not really. Still can hear the fireworks going off. So I think I'll leave the rods out. Stay up till midnight. Just keep looking and listening. I'm gonna put a podcast on, and then I'm gonna set my alarm for about 5 in the morning. Get up, have a look, see if I can hear anything, and I might just put a little bit of bait out for the last couple of hours in the morning, just a few extra boilies, just top the swim up. And see how it goes. If not, I'll wait till I've packed up, and then just probably got about another key there. So I'll just drop that back out in the spots once I've packed up, just for next week or the week after when I get back down here. Although I was maybe fishing Johnson, so maybe a couple of weeks, so then I'll come down every other day, just put a bit of bait in during the week. For when I do get back down here. It's a good thing about it, you can't really bait up as much, or pre-bait. But in the winter you can get away with it, because you know if you do 2 or 3 swims, you guarantee one of them ain't going to get fished. This swim does see a lot of bait anyway. That's why you've got there's a couple of hard spots just in front, and they're probably just a bit short of 30 yards. But they'd be battered, them spots. But they do feel a big donk when it hits the bottom of that. But I think they've been hammered. So I'm fishing just right and just left. Well, on the left one I'm just fishing just left off the spot, and on the right one I'm fishing just right of it. Let's see what he does. But it's weird, you go a couple of rod lengths further, and there's just like a little bit of weed or something on the bottom still. So you have to just make sure you are bang on that 30 yards, because I do think that once you go a little bit further, you are going to be just all the leaf and all the dead crap just laying on the bottom. But as I say, it's only time will tell. I thought I'd just catch up, let you know that it still ain't done nothing. It's 9 o'clock now, so as I say, I'm going to get this up, get chilled out, relax, podcast, watch the water till midnight, probably have another cup of tea before bed, then crash out, and I shall catch up with you in the morning, and unless I have anything for the night, I'll keep you updated as of then. But until then, I'll speak to you in the morning. If not, peace. Back again. Just a question. Let's change this light. What's everyone's go-to rigs and stuff for the winter? Keep seeing a lot of videos and stuff on YouTube about maggots and worms, but I've not honestly personally tried them myself. But I think this water might be a deadly tactic. I tried zigs earlier on. I tried one at like 2 foot and one at 3 foot. But I think the 3 foot one might have just been just under the surface, which was probably too high. But just be intrigued. Put in the comments below what's everyone's go-to tactics and stuff this time of year. As if you're still getting out, still doing bits. I know, like this lake, a lot of people put the stuff away for the winter, or we get a few anglers up here that go for the pike and stuff. So we lost most of the morning today with the bailiffs. Kept a few of the bailiffs turn up on their New Year's round. Some of them can talk. So I think we lost about 2 hours just talking and, you know, catching up with everyone around the lake and that, or the bailiffs on the lake. But so yeah, I'm just intrigued to what everyone's sort of tactics and go-to things are for this time of year, really. Especially with the weather being as warm as it is for this time of year. Always thinking, you know, shall I do this? Shall I move that? Put that there? Try this? Try that? And I think sometimes just the simpler things are the better way. Just keep it straightforward. Not overcomplicate it. But it's definitely strange. I thought we'd have had something that just, yeah, really baffling me. Although I've put the back leads on today, as I said earlier, for the first time. I haven't really tried back lead in here before. It was mainly because I thought the boats were going to be out. We've got a boating club that used the lake as well. But they didn't turn up today. So we didn't really need them probably, but then, you know, it keeps the line pinned to the bottom, doesn't it?
Cold bubba.
We normally use a bit of particle when we're fishing, but we didn't bother today, and we noticed that it's kept the birds away. But I'm feeling might just later on just put a little bit of particle in just out on the spots, just to see if that can spur or nick a bite. At a minute, it's bivvy life. Bivvy life. But then I suppose you won't catch my own, will we, eh? But so yeah, leave in the comments what your thoughts, how you would like to hear, you know, see what everyone else is doing. And with perhaps saying that I could introduce them to my fishing, might help me. So I'm no expert. Just do things my way. I hope for the best, really. Trying to overindulge in too much. The lake's quite uniform here as well, all the way throughout. You get the odd gravel patch, but apart from that, it's all mainly silt, quite a thick silt as well. So you have to use the old light leads, which using the bait boat does help, because at least you know you're lowering them a bit softer into the water. He's slow. Just can't believe there's no one else on the lake. think weather like this, you're mad not to try. But then I think is that another effect of the lake here, why it does go a bit slow in the winters, because there's not really much bait or anything going in like, it's not just this year, it's every year. So you can't blame COVID. People seem to hide up here during the winter. Don't bother getting their rods out, put them away. Summer boys. But we'll keep plugging away at it. I think the next session we get out in a couple of weeks, we're going to go up to another lake, one of our other waters, and try up there, because I know there was a 30 pounder up last night from there. So it seems like that's producing a few fish over the last couple of weeks. He's thrown a few fish up. I know a lot of them have been falling into the old zigs with the yellow foam. Red foam, sorry, red foam. Topped with maggots. It's going to be crazy in a minute, isn't it? Just need them buzzers to rip off. The old receiver. The ProLogic SMX Custom Black. Great little alarms. Really pleased with them. So the old light's working a treat as well. Much more I can see what I'm doing now at night instead of the silly head torch. But I say it's good here, you can get a takeaway delivered and they come right to your swim. Better than cooking. Although it ain't good in the gut line, is it? But yeah, as I say, going back to the rods, I think, so I've still got the Ronnie rig on one and then the combi rig on the other. Just something a bit different, just to see, you know, just trying a few things at the minute. But so hopefully through the night, I've got a funny feeling tonight might be the night. Until you wake up in the morning and realise you ain't caught nothing, and then think. But I've tried my best today, so I can't do no more than that. So at least if I do go home, I would have learnt something, I suppose. It's all a learning curve. But going back to the main thing, yeah, let us know what you think, what you do. Rigs, baits, do you feed, do you not feed? How do you approach your waters? Let us know in the comments below. I'll catch up in a bit. Peace. Right, it's now, what's the time now? It's 8 o'clock, nothing happened. So I stayed up most of the night, well most nights I said to half 12, 1 o'clock, just to make sure, you know, just to keep looking and that, but yeah, nothing happened, nothing. Didn't see anything, didn't get any liners, no bleeps. It was an hard session, to be honest. It was hard. As I say, just give you a quick look out. Nothing at all, nothing to report. Gutted. I really felt with that warm temperature yesterday that was going to, well, to be honest, I had a feeling it was going to happen early hours this morning or late last night, but no, the wind just sort of choppiness stayed like that on the lake most of the night. And we had that rain falling coming early hours this morning. I don't think that helped. But apart from that, it's yeah, it's nothing. Time to pack up. I think next week or the week after, depending on where we go. I know I've said I might go Johnson's, but I think I'm going to try and fish that swim just over there, in that middle between them two trees. To the left of that swim, there's a tree fallen. It's like laying in the lake, and I know sometimes they sometimes can hide underneath there. I didn't see them there yesterday when I had to walk round. But it's yeah, been tough, very tough going. And even last night, you could have had your summer stuff out last night, and to be honest, it wasn't that cold at all. I think it got to about 2:30 and I actually got out my sleeping bags. I was hot. I wouldn't say I was sweating, but I was hot. But yeah, nothing to report, unfortunately. Let's sign another blank check. Checkbook and pen, as Leon Bartrop would say. And a great walk of shame back to the car park. But still, as I always say, you got to be in it to win it, innit? You won't catch them sitting indoors. And when the lakes is quiet, with not many anglers on it, it's even rude not to even get out and try. But yeah, so that's all that's left for today. Keep looking. But so I've probably got another half hour, slowly pack down now. And then see where we go from there. Tea on. Like I say, it's going really forward to get something with them temperatures the way they were. The last couple of days, even yesterday was really nice. For this time of year, obviously. But it wasn't meant to be. Going back to the vlog, as I say, I will start doing this a bit more regular now. Try and at least get some sort of footage and keep posting a bit more regular where I'm going. Because I have a couple of waters that I actually fish. I don't really do day ticket fisheries, it's not really my scene. I prefer the club waters. I do find that even though they do get busy, they don't end up as busy as most of that. Like club waters don't end up as busy as day tickets. Just yes, day tickets are just well too busy for me. But yeah, as I say, I'm going to try and be a bit more regular with the video footage and that, and videos. It's been I've had a tough couple of months, to be honest. I think I've only had about 2 fish in 3 months. 2 months. But then I haven't been fishing regular places. I've been just dropping here, there and everywhere, and not really, you know, a lot. For the last 3 months, time has been a bit tight because of work. So I've just been having to just, you know, fall into swims and just do what I can do, and then pack up early morning. So it's just been a few short, like literally just an overnighter, and that's it. Which is always, in this time of year, can be tough, I suppose. I'll tell myself that anyway. Tell yourself any excuse, don't you, when you ain't caught nothing. Blame everything but yourself. And the difference is this year, today I feel like, you know, I did try. So yesterday I tried the zigs for a couple of hours, just flicking around different spots. Flicked a few singles out just to see, you know, if there's anything, and for a couple of hours, you know, just chopping and changing different spots. Then I fished over my spated spots during the night and back on the, like, just off pop-ups. But yeah, no, nothing at all. As I say, I hope you enjoyed this this vlog. Been a bit scattering, a bit hit and miss, and you know, I'm still getting the swing of how to get things done and that, and just waiting for my phone stand to turn up, which should have been here before Christmas, but it didn't. So that's why the camera views are all a bit here, there and everywhere. But still, got to start somewhere, you know, it's like everything. You don't jump into something, just become the best at it overnight. Trial and error, practice makes perfect. You can only try your best. But let's give you one more. This one. I landed there, hanging in the way, but there's the lake. And I think we will sign out there. As I say, please hit the subscribe button, follow, put any comments down below of the question, like, as I was asking before, how you approach your winter waters, or how you approach winter, what baits, tactics do you use? Put them down below. So I'm no expert. Any advice is better than no advice, I suppose. If anyone's got any tips, what they do, and anything they do differently, say put a comment below. I'll always reply, get back to you. You never know, you might be able to give me a few tips and help me put a few more fish in the bank. Until next time, I'm Lewis Fishing, and we'll see you when we're next back on the bank. Peace. Thanks for watching.